Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm like,
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday. So today's Subscriber Sample Saturday is brought to you by Papa G.
like Papa G.
Thank you, Papa G, for sending in this sample. It happens to be sample H if you're following along at home. So those of you that may be new, Subscriber Sample Saturday, one of you awesome subscribers, ooh, geez, someone's on there, send us in a sample. We try to guess type, we try to guess proof, we try to guess whether we think it's finished or not. And ultimately, I thought I poured too much, and I might have. After I was pouring it, I'm like, uh-oh. Ultimately, we end up trying to grade it and find out what it actually is, before we even know what it is. And then you guys are nice enough to send a key. He's got the big key over here of what it is, and then we go from there. So, see what this smells like. Smells like a glass. Hold on a minute. I gotta get
too
no,
bad. First,
no, there it is. I didn't roll it at all, so it just was like, hold on a minute. Let me get it on the glass. It's different.
Not in a bad way.
No.
It's not crazy, overpowering nose right this second, but
Ooh. I took a baby sip. I wasn't
too,
sure where I was looking at.
It still has pretty good hang time.
That's what I was thinking, but it was the first sip of the day, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna. These are hard, anyways.
It is
try to do. I
know
mispoured. I mispoured myself.
It was ultra baby sips anyway, because
right.
I know I got to go more than once, so
I gave you
nothing really.
I gave you the bigger one. No. There wasn't a whole lot of. I'm gonna have to go back because I took a really little one because I'm. That was better. Well, it does have a little something to it.
It's definitely carrying something. I don't get a lot of crazy different flavors though.
No, I agree with that. I think we're up there though. I think it's got a little proof to it.
I'm with you there because both sips were baby sips. I don't believe we're in a rye though, because it's not giving me the Orajel effect kind of at all. And usually, when I swish it, it gives me an Orajel.
I'm here with you. I'm just trying to understand. I don't know that theory works with the rye for me, but I get it. I'm not getting mint tasting. Either,
yeah, and I'm not getting an after flavor.
I think the things that sat in my mouth was the proof. I don't think it was so much the, which is interesting. I'm not getting any mint whatsoever on the nose or the palate. There's something different that's just popped up.
I don't know if I just got a hint of mint though.
That's what I'm saying. There's something different as I'm doing it.
Towards the end, I might have just got a little hint of a mint.
I feel you because you just said it. I was looking.
I was looking the first time too, but I didn't really get anything. I took a little bit bigger sip that time, and it had a little end residue of maybe like a light mint on the edge.
And on that drink, it didn't drink as hot as the second sip did.
I was just going to say the same thing. It's probably not as high as I was thinking either.
This keeps changing. on me. These make them hard. It makes it hard. This is why we end up going through 2 glasses every time we do a review, because man, I don't know where to go with that. I'm torn between, because there is something different in the nose. And you get that little cooling sensation right before you swallow. I got like not a straight up mint, but definitely there's a difference in the flavor. So
mine was towards the end.
Right, it was right before you swallow. I figure that's the end. Like after you swallow.
Like after you swallow and you just let it sit, there's like that little bit of a residue, but now I don't even know if it's.
See, even when I was just rolling it on my tongue, I'm actively searching for the mint though, and I started feeling like I'm getting it, like right in the mid. As I was rolling it around, I feel like I am getting it. I'm leaning more towards that right now. That's why I haven't said it.
It is now because initially the first couple sips I
don't
didn't think
it's
so.
Proofy though.
I think we're over 100.
You think so? I think we're around 100 actually. It's not drinking hot in your mouth
Not
whatsoever.
crazy. There's a little bit left over in your throat because again these are very minute sips. So
that's what makes
so
it.
that kind of makes it harder for is it settling? Is it not settling? Is it holding on?
I'm running down. That's what makes it hard on the on that because it has a nice caramel nose.
Mm-hmm. That's about all.
Mm-hmm. If I had a complaint, it's that there's not a lot of complexity involved in there. It's a solid drinking one. Kind of reminds me of like maybe even the Bullet 12. You know what I mean? Like it's one of them. Like it's good. It's just not like there's no wow factor going on with it. It's just a
finish with a light
drink
oak too, but.
Yeah, but that did too. It was a 12-year, it was a 12-year ride.
You're right. There's not a crazy ride. There's not a lot of crazy. I can't tell if I'm getting a little bit of a mint in the middle.
It's kind of bringing me like I like to say is that one note factor, like the same flavor in the front, the middle, and the end as you roll it around on your tongue. It's really not changing that much. There's not a ginormous oaky presence that changes the flavor. No. The only other thing would be like that little cooling sensation. This could still be a bourbon though. I'm scrambling to try to think it might be a rye, but
I only had that one sip where I thought I had the mint and but we've had a few that really didn't drink that way either.
Right.
So that's what's lately.
I get that pop rocky feel on my tongue though, which is making me think it's like either a high rye bourbon or it's like a low rye. You know what I mean? Which one you going on? I think I'm going to lean towards rye, and I think I'm going to say unfinished because I'm not getting like a fruit. I'm not getting an over oak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think it's a double oak or anything like that.
No,
there is a light residue of oak in the end.
Yeah, but I think that's just the regular age. I don't think it's anything that's been like double oaked or anything like that.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm leaning more towards you now that it's not really drinking hot. Again, they are baby sips, but
I'm going to say around 100. I go like right around a bottle and bond, but I want to go back to bourbon because like it's not bringing me like a lot of the ryes lately. I've been getting that apricot fruit, and I'm not getting any of that.
I think I'm going to stick with my bourbon on this one, and it may. I don't even know if it has a high rye in it. I'm going to stick with a bourbon, and I might even knock this down to like a 96, even though I was thinking we were over 100. It's drinking.
Right, if it's something that is soft. like 112 or something, then they did a great job because it's certainly in your mouth. I'll stay right at about 100. I don't think it's, if anything, it would be like 102, 103. I don't think it's hot.
Initially I wasn't over like 114, but now I don't know. It seems to be going right down.
What are you thinking price wise? What would you be happy? He sends in some good stuff sometimes, and I feel bad if this is one of them. I'm not getting the complexity.
Because it could be one that we're not going to see. Could it be a 79?
Yeah.
But the way it tastes, the way it is, again, it's not the crazy wow factor. If it's $59.99 or something around there,
that's what I just said.
Because it's going to put us into the Elijah in those categories.
I think there's way more complexity going on with one of them, like an Elijah and stuff like that, compared to
I agree.
Yeah,
and even I don't even know if I go crazy with a grade.
No, I think this is just decent. There's nothing. It doesn't break. It's not giving me anything bad. It's just it brings me in that similar like what I always say about Bullet. Like it doesn't have a wow factor, but there's never anything negative either. It's just a solid drink. So I think I'm in like the B plus land.
I was no higher than A. I was actually B plus A minus, and that's A minus is probably high.
Yeah, see, I'm just like, this is good. Like it is like good. B plus is where kind of I would settle on that.
And if this is like an allocated bottle at $1.75 or $1.25, then no.
No, I'll be interested, and that's the thing. That's the scary part when you do these, because like someone sends in probably a bottle they love, and today it's just not hitting us. It really isn't. So Well, let's see. Again, H. Make sure I grab the right one. H. Thank you, Papa G, for sending
Yes,
this in.
very much so.
Regardless
Thank
of what it is.
all of you that
we apologize
participated.
if this is like your favorite bottle or something, but it's just good. So it is a rye. So this is the Penelope Toasted Straight Rye Whiskey at 100 proof. He got it for $63.99. It is a 95.5 rye. It doesn't drink like it has, like, you know, as far as we don't have this one actually. It is an annual release. It's a Char 1. It's a heavy toast, and it says after full maturation in charred new oak barrel, American oak barrels, it's finished in a new, freshly toasted barrel. So it is finished. Look for the notes of toasted marshmallow, sweet caramel, and subtle spice. It's available in 3 different chars, level 1, 2, and 3, and 3 levels of toasting, light, medium, and heavy. So I've actually never seen this because we actually try to buy, or like anytime Steve finds a Penelope for me, he's like, we don't have it. And I try to buy them all. I don't remember ever seeing this one around here, but there's that rye for you. This is another tricky one where
I did say we've had quite a few ryes lately that do not carry any notes of that. And where it's in the secondary barrel, maybe that's what threw it. This is kind of different because it says toasted here, but it doesn't show you here unless it's down there.
He might, it might be. I don't know. Or he just took the picture of the Penelope's. I'm not sure. Oh, no, it says right there, toasted rye. It says right on the thing. Toasted rye. Heavy, light, medium. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. Thank you again for sending this in. I will actually have to be on the lookout for this because
price-wise, it was close.
Yeah, you were right there. We both said 59. It was 63, so that's right on around there. I would like to get one of these and see what it is after we, you know what I mean, put it up in a blind against a couple other things. So we'll definitely have to be on the lookout for one of these because I don't think I've ever. Do we even have a Penelope toasted? I mean, we have the Penelope toasted, but it was a cask strength. It wasn't a rye. I don't think we have a Penelope rye here at all.
I did say there was a fruit coming in, but I don't know.
Yeah, no. And that's what I mean. That's why I like to have the bottle. And then you can go back to it after a while, and you start getting different smells and different tastes. So there you go. Thank you again, Papa G, for sending this in. Another one we've yet to try. So that's awesome. I love when they do that. Because I will be on the lookout for this now, though, because that was actually...
I would think they probably come. I mean, everything else of theirs comes up here for the most part.
And it's funny,
you should be able to find it.
When you do stuff like this, or when we do Mystery Mash Monday, once you know what it is...
I'm not getting a mint.
No, I'm getting an apricot now. Like I'm getting a hint of the fruit. You know, but it's again, hindsight's 20/20. It's the same thing. If I look and I was like, oh, it's Jack Daniels, all of a sudden I'm gonna get banana and nuts and all that stuff. You know what I mean? You can subliminally convince yourself whatever you were doing. So, well, there you go. That's Subscriber Sample Saturday. I know a couple people have asked in the past, and if you do wish to partake in Subscriber Sample Saturday, my email and the address is all down in the description down below. So you can email me and if you have any questions or anything like that. So all of you that have participated, thank you again. That's awesome that this has gone on as long as it has.
I agree.
And I greatly appreciate, I greatly appreciate the fact that you've done it. So thank you again. That's our review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.